Welcome back, everyone. I'm Eddie Emmons, and this is my co-host Anthony St. John, and welcome back to another mini-sode of Dispatch Fear. Alton provided us tonight with another heart-thumping dispatch tape called Savage Beast. Anthony, give our viewers a brief description of what they can expect in tonight's mini-sode.
First, it's great to be back, Eddie, for another round of Dispatch Fear. Tonight's dispatch takes place in Jesperson County at CATOE State Park. During a late summer evening, a Jesperson deputy got dispatched to investigate loud screams from within the state park, according to a 911 call. Deputy Scrim located an abandoned vehicle within the park, and it all went downhill from there. I got the tape right here that Elton provided me. This one's a classic, Eddie. Let's play the tape.
Absolutely.
And Supervisor 313, can you head over to CATOE State Park off of Highway 61? Several calls have been received about intense screaming deep within the park's forest area. Location of the last caller was about 200 yards east from the soaking cabin off of Route 11 within the park.
Officer 229, ETA 2 minutes.
10-4-229, continue to advise.
Supervisor 313, assisting Officer 121 on assault with deadly weapon at Slosson's Lost Oasis Bar. ETA to CATOE State Park is about 7 minutes.
229, in parking lot near the soaking cabin, have a dark blue Buick sedan with Vermont plate number 092451B, headed out to check car.
10-4-229, continue to advise.
229, dispatch, run that plate.
229, the plate comes back to Pamela Mushnick, white female, 33, out of Midwich, Vermont, no priors or arrests.
229, headlights and interior lights are on, damage to passenger side door. Looks like tearing of both doors off its hinges. Hard to see out here, dark, very dark. Where is Supervisor 313?
10-4-229. 313 was backing up Officer 121 on an assault call. ETA 3 minutes.
229, dispatch. Looks like some kind of struggle inside the car. The front and back seats are torn to shreds. Lots of blood in front of back seats. No weapons found.
229, do you need medical assistance?
229, hold medical. No signs of Miss Mushnick. This doesn't look like an accident. It looks like a horror scene out of a movie. Something is very wrong.
313, ETA 1 minute.
313, head towards the soaking cabin parking lot to 229's location. Seems like some sort of struggle occurred inside the vehicle.
229, found bloody path leading towards wooded tree line. Hard to see. Very dark.
313, where are you at? It's hard to see out here.
229, over here by the tree line, 313. Dispatch, I found a severed hand along this blood path leading away from the car. Lots of blood. No signs of a victim. Roll out medical.
Medical, response to CATOE State Park off of Highway 61. Location near the soaking cabin parking lot.
229, the hand appears to be torn off the arm.
313, appears attack occurred inside car and the victim was dragged in the woods.
Repeat, 313, did you say victim appears to be dragged into the woods?
229, yes, trail of blood leads right into the woods.
313, dispatch, me and 229 have located subject in the woods. It's about 30 yards ahead of us. Damn thing's big, bright red eyes, 7 to 8 feet tall, massive, muscular build, maybe 350, 400 pounds. Keep your fucking light on it, 229.
You gotta be shitting me, Anthony. I'd be scared shitless. So let's recap this for our fans tonight. So deputies roll into a state park and they find an abandoned vehicle. They also found a severed hand while following a blood trail deep into the woods, and then they encountered some beast just chilling there. That's why I don't like the woods, Anthony.
Yeah, Eddie, this dispatch has got my blood flowing. Imagine you're rolling up on a scene with an abandoned car in the middle of a state park, and then you come across a scene like this. Yeah, these deputies are in for way more than I think they're going to be able to handle. But let's find out what happens next.
All available units, please respond to CATOE State Park off of Highway 61, off Route 11 near the parking lot.
229, very loud howling. Can't hear branches breaking. Very dark. Can't really see outside a flashlight beam.
313, subject's moving west, moving very quickly. Seems to be moving way too fast to be human.
313 and 229, please advise status of current location.
229, me and Supervisor 313 are 100 yards northeast of the soaking cabin parking lot, along tree line.
Manson County deputies are en route. Manson County is also reporting to calls from the Whitmore campground. 911 calls are similar to CATOE State Park calls. Very loud screaming coming from the wooded area. The ETA is 5 minutes.
229, whatever is out there is approaching my position. Seems to be getting closer.
Here's 313.
229, went back to lot to meet Manson County deputies. ETA, I need backup, taking cover.
Help is coming. Manson County just pulled into the park. ETA in 1 minute.
229, it is just standing in the woods. My flashlight is glaring right against its red eyes. 229, dispatch, I have this thing at gunpoint. Cannot make out what this thing is. About 50 feet away from me.
229 has subject at gunpoint.
303, do not approach subject. Maintain just visual location. Manson County deputies told me 3 campers were attacked at Whitmore Campground. Persons were attacked by an animal of some sort. Whatever's out there is responsible for the deaths of these 3 campers and possibly our victim. 303, grabbing rifle from patrol unit heading Officer 229's location. I have 2 Manson County deputies with me.
229, I'm retreating back to tree line. I see Supervisor 313 and deputies.
Confirm location of the subject.
229, something is out there. It's a creature of some type. Ran towards me, howling and growling. Supervisor 313 and deputies are patrolling the tree line. I'm going back into the woods to previous location.
229 going to previous location. 313 update status.
313, it's very large, muscular, hairy with red glowing eyes. The damn thing's holding a severed arm. I have a gunpoint. Shots fired. Shots fired. This fucking thing won't go down. 10 feet from me. Bloody mouth, mangled teeth, red glowing eyes, werewolf head. This thing is a werewolf. Everybody get the fuck back to their cars.
All units, retreat to your patrol cars for safety.
229, in patrol car. This fucking werewolf is attacking my car. 229, shots fired. Shots fired.
313, werewolf disengaged patrol car. Headed back in the woods.
Status of 313, 229 and the deputies.
303, I'll head it back to the tree line to locate this thing, this monster.
229, multiple sets of red eyes. Looks like a dozen or so. They are moving quickly through the woods towards us. Retreat, retreat.
3 dispatch, multiple shots fired, multiple shots fired. Need help now, more units. Something's in those woods.
Urgent, all available units from nearby counties, please respond to the CATOE State Park off of Highway 61. Multiple units under attack from what appears to be a group of werewolves.
Help, help, help.
Wow, what a dispatch there, Anthony. I always thought werewolves were real. Anthony, read the case notes that Alton provided you. I'm sure our fans are really interested in what he uncovered on this case.
Yes, right here I have the case notes. Provides a little bit of closure to what exactly happened afterward. Deputy 229 John Scrim sustained fatal injuries. Deputy Scrim was found with claw marks all over his body and face area. His arm was partially torn off from the shoulder socket. Supervisor 313 Tony Pazuzu sustained fatal injuries. Supervisor Pazuzu was found decapitated also. Both legs were missing below the kneecap. Head and legs were just never found. Both Manson County deputies still haven't been recovered to this day. Both are presumed deceased. No trace of blood or clothing was located within the state park. Their identities have not been made public by request to their families. Ms. Pamela Mushnick was found deceased along a creek bed. The state forensics lab had to help identify her body. A partially eaten corpse and the hand Deputy Scrim recovered is what identified Ms. Mushnick. It was determined that Ms. Mushnick struck this creature along Route 11 inside CATOE State Park. She exited the vehicle in the soaking cabin parking lot to inspect the damage to her car, and that's when she was brutally attacked. The 3 campers that died at Whitmore Lake Campground were victims of the creature as well. The claw marks were identical on all the victims. This creature or creatures were never located. This creature or creatures still lurks amongst us. These case notes prove that something does exist deep in the forests of the world, and it's not human. Maybe werewolves do exist, Eddie.
Makes you think, don't it, Anthony? These old spooky stories that were told about werewolves lurking around the world shouldn't be considered just stories no more. There is enough proof in this dispatch for me to believe. Me and Anthony would like to thank everyone for watching tonight's mini-sode of Dispatch Fear called Savage Beast. Sayonara, folks, and watch for those red eyes. This is Wild Future Productions, where your fear begins. I would like to thank my production team here at Wild Future Productions, myself, Eddie Emmons, Anthony St. John, Leo Anthony, Marie Perry, Tennille Meadowlark, and Anthony White. Thank you for all your hard work and your dedication for making this possible. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the end of the video.